new competition costumes? Because I feel like this year we gotta go head to toe flippy sequence. You know, the ones where you flip them one way, they're a happy face, and then you flip them back and there's something else?
Paramount Plus is very excited about their latest live action musical, The J Team, that stars and is executive produced by pop star and social media sensation JoJo Siwa. I'm thrilled to welcome JoJo to My Carolina to tell us more. Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
I know it's an early morning for you out there in California, so we do appreciate you being here with us
Wow.
today.
Hey, I did end up wearing my onesie today, though. I was like, listen, if I'm doing morning interviews, a onesie is definitely happening.
I'm a little jealous. Next time, make sure you send out the memo. I'll join the club.
Got you.
So I'll tell you, I've been a fan of yours since you were on Dance Moms. It's been a whirlwind watching your career blossom. So this is an incredible jump for you because this is your first executive producer credit, right?
Yes, it is. And I think it's really cool. You know, I'm really proud of that. I think it's a new thing and I love new things.
Yes, you do love new things. You do all the things. This is just another thing to add to your resume. So tell us more about the J Team and how it all came about.
So for the J Team, it came about because my mom actually had the idea and we pitched it about 3 years ago and then we ran and we didn't look back. And I originally when we pitched it was like, this is never gonna happen. Like it's just too far of a long shot. But now look where we are.
But tell people more about the story and your character.
So the story of the film is basically in a very quick 15-second version. I go to this dance studio and my coach is amazing. Then she turns over the dance studio to new management and Coach Poppy comes into town. And Coach Poppy is the complete opposite of my current dance coach. And so I'm bummed out, but I try. I try to make it work and it's just not happening. She has very different rules. It's just not gonna work, not gonna be a thing. So I end up getting kicked off the team, spoiler alert, and then I make my own team. I make the J Team, and the J Team is made up of all different kinds of people. The J Team is made up of soccer players, football players, cheerleaders, gymnasts, all of that. And we end up coming together through a musical number, and we end up creating dances, going to competitions, and it ends up being amazing.
That sounds like a very cool story. And of course, it is a musical. So we know this is going to have a killer soundtrack to go with it. Tell us about the music and creating the music for this film.
Creating the music was so fun. It's kind of funny. Originally, I've actually never talked about this before. When I got the script originally, they had all my songs that are currently released plugged into it. And I was like, okay, great, but like what like are we like we're gonna write when are we writing the new music for the film? And they're like, oh no, we're gonna use your old songs. And I was like, oh no, we're not. I was like, that's not happening. And they're like, no, like they all make sense. I was like, absolutely they don't. And I was like, we're not. I was like, maybe one, maybe two, like pushing it with two. And so then there was a moment where we actually weren't gonna have a new soundtrack. And I remember thinking like, that's not gonna end up happening. But also it's November and we're starting shooting beginning of January. So we have a solid month of December. It was like the end of November. And I was like, we have a solid month. There's no way we can write a whole soundtrack this quick if I wait 2 more weeks. So I immediately started writing and I started writing and getting with producers and just hammering things out. And I don't even know if I was supposed to or if that was a good idea or a bad idea, but I knew I had to. And so I actually wrote 20, I think it was 21 or 22 songs for this film. And then
Wow.
the songs, yeah, wild. But I had like 3 songs for each place of the film, and then I pitched it.
That's incredible. Again, you would of course make this into a bigger production by adding a whole new soundtrack to it.
Always. You have to.
Always. It's always extra.
But
Always
imagine if I was
extra.
like, oh, the soundtrack comes out today, and it was all my old songs. The world would be like, okay, like they wouldn't care. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you want him to get amped up about the new music too, and of course the new dances, and of course this is going to take off. I know as soon as people hear this music. The good news is this music is actually coming with you on tour next year, and you're
I'm
making an
coming
appearance.
there.
Yes, you're making an appearance at the PNC Arena in March. So excited to see you. So tell us about this live tour that's finally getting back on the road.
Oh, I'm so happy about it. It scares me so much because there's been literally 50 dates. And so I'm like, please just be the right one. Please just be the right one. And I have a really good feeling about it. I think that everyone's getting back to doing shows. I think that there's a lot of people now who are figuring out how it's gonna work, and people are learning the ropes of how touring's gonna happen with COVID in the world. And I think that it's figured out, and I think it's amazing, and I just can't wait. I'm so excited. All this new music from the movie is going to be in the show. It's going to be updated, refreshed, so even if you've seen the show before, it's 2 years later. It's going to be whole new.
We're excited for you to get back to town. Thank you so much, JoJo. Do you have any other big projects in the works that we should be on the lookout for?
I'm going to be on Dancing with the Stars this season. So
Oh, great.
it airs on September 20th. I'm really 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 excited about it.
Listen, well, we know you're a killer dancer, so we cannot wait to see your ballroom skills.
Thank you so much.
Of course.
I
Thank you
appreciate
for your
it.
time today, JoJo. We appreciate it. Guys, be sure to head over to Paramount Plus and stream The J Team right now.
Thank you.